feel like I need to talk about something that was brought to my attention yesterday, and that I pride myself on having a level of consistency in what I do, and I break that over and over and over again in one key critical area, and that's that I too often let people off the hook in the area of personal responsibility. And in talking about it, I've been talking to a lot of people about what is personal responsibility and how does it play out in society, and specifically in the realm of what I do in the tennis program that I operate. You know, we can extrapolate it out and talk about the economy and people's personal responsibility to mortgages that they have and those types of things. In my tennis program, it really relates to what is required of the kid when they come out to the program. Are they responsible for bringing the correct attitude and for getting out of it everything that they can? Or am I responsible as a program provider for spoon feeding all of it to them? I kind of come across, and my take on it is that it is very much the responsibility of the individual to first and foremost get out of it everything that they can. I look at it and I wonder, why is it that kids from schools that are subject to inadequate resources and have perennially low test scores, and the communities have abject poverty, how do they manage some kids every year to matriculate to the highest levels of schools in the country? And I think that they take personal responsibility and say, I'm going to get an education no matter what. Well, in my tennis program, sometimes I think that they look to me to spoon feed it to them, and that they look to say, well, Dewey's going to, and put the responsibility on me, and responsibility for results and for performance falls back on me. And I found out that one of the things that I do is when they come to me and they say, well, we probably need to do something different, and I've disguised this in many ways over years, but I tend to say, okay, well, maybe something else is better, and why don't you go try something else? And I try to say, well, it's their choice as to what they want to do. And what I realized is I let them off the hook, and I don't say, did you first and foremost do everything that you could to get out of it what you wanted? If you didn't like a coach, did you take personal responsibility for the fact that you're not going to like every teacher and every coach that you have, but you have to get something out of it? If you feel like other people are complaining or other people aren't trying as hard, do you every single day bring everything that you have to the table? Do you lay the gauntlet down and say that, okay, if you don't want to try, I'm going to run over you like a steamroller? And if you don't, then maybe you're part of the problem. And maybe you need to look deep inside. My job is to hold you accountable.